Hi, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to be making some massage candles, lotion candles. So it's the ones where they're going to be the candles, and then once you heat it, hence I got the tin with the spout, you pour out and you massage the wax into your skin. So without further ado, let's get started straight into the video. So I just talked you through some of the supplies that I've got to do this. So firstly, you've just seen this tin. So I got this set of tins here. These were from AliExpress. I found them cheaper buying through AliExpress, and I was specifically looking for one with a spout so that it would pour easier. This one's wet because I've put water in it to measure the volume that this can hold. So I think I've done my measurements right, but we'll soon find out. So I've got those. I'm going to be using soya container wax. So I've got some melting in my wax burner. So I'll show you that in a sec. But what I might do is just add some coconut wax. So in my measurements, I'll just deduct some and substitute it for coconut wax, just because it's softer and it absorbs into the skin well. Then I have, for my oil, it's wrapped up because my bottle's all messed up, all greasy, but it's this is almond oil, so I'll be using almond oil. Then you're going to be putting in some shea butter. I've got a wooden block just for when my metal tin comes out of the double boiler for the heat. I've got a measuring scale. I've got some wick stickers and some labels to stick underneath the bottom of the tin, and then once it's complete I do need to make a label for the actual candle itself. So let's get straight into the making process. So this is my wax melter pot. I got this off Amazon. So in here now I have the soya wax all melted in there. It does heat it. I've got it on the lowest temperature and it does go quite hot. So especially if you like making candles using this heater, just double check your temperatures because it can make it hot. But I will link this wax melter down below. So whilst I wait for everything to melt down, I'm going to prep my tins. I think I'm going to make enough for 4. We'll soon find out. If not, I might have one less or one extra. So I've got these burn labels that I got from, I think, AliExpress they were. So I'm just going to stick one just on the bottom of the tin, of each tin. That way you don't forget to do this step later. So that's the burn labels on. Now let's add the wicks. So I've got these wick stickers. They are quite small. I'll stick one on the bottom there. Okay, so I've taken the backing off the bottom of that, and I'll literally just place it in the middle and press down. I'm hoping they won't float. And then I have got these sticks to hold the wick in place, and then I'll trim it once the candle has set. So that's the first one. So actually, because these are small wick stickers, I have stuck 2 to the one just to make sure it sticks down, because you can never be safe than sorry. Okay, so in here I have 297 grams of soya container wax. It was meant to be 296, but I went slightly over. And then here melted, so in here I have 272 grams of shea butter and 67 grams of coconut wax. So I'm going to now add that into this one. And I'll just give that a mix. My next ingredient is I have the 91 grams of almond oil. Just get the last drops of that in. So we're going to add 91 grams of almond oil into this mix. So that is the almond oil added. And then the last ingredient, which I didn't mention at the beginning, is some fragrance oil. This is like 2% of fragrance oil. So in here I've got about 12 grams of fragrance oil. This one I'm just using Bum Bum Cream, just because it's going to be like a massage lotion, and so it smells like talcum powder as such. But these won't be scented candles. You'll smell the candle like cold, but when you actually light it, it's not a candle to scent a room. So that's why it's not a lot of fragrance oil. So I'm going to add that in. Just give that. So I'll just mix this for a minute or so and then we'll get pouring. Okay, so here are the candle vessels and it's time to pour. Just going to move that slightly whilst I do it. Oh. So I've got another, I've done 4 and I've got another little bit. So I'm just going to prep another candle vessel, and that might just be a smaller candle. That could be my test candle. So there's my last candle, just for that last bit of wax. And that's almost done a full one. Just short. So that'll be good. That'll be my test candle. So now we're going to leave these to set. Just going to straighten up these wicks. This one I haven't used a wick holder and it's actually standing straight. Get my last little bit in there. So I will be back with you once these candles have cured. It's been about an hour and a half and these are just starting to now form, well, solid. They're not obviously fully cured, but just wanted to show you how they're starting to change from that liquid colour consistency. So, but we're going to leave these until tomorrow. Okay, so these candles have now cured overnight. That's how they're looking. So it's a case of let's trim the wicks, stick the labels on, melt a candle, and that's your massage candle complete. So I did get this trim wicker from AliExpress. So I'm just going to trim these wicks. And then you can see a sneak peek here. So yesterday on my Munbin printer I made some labels for the lids. So literally soy massage candle with what ingredients were inside. So that's the lid for the top. This one is my one, so I didn't put the burn label on the bottom. And then also for instructions, I made these ones just to let them know that it's not a scented candle and how they should use it. So this is a rectangular one, and I thought about just putting it at the bottom like that on the back of the candle. So yeah, it's a case of sticking your labels on. That's all the top labels done. Let's put our lids on. Stick the labels, the instruction labels. I'll put it almost at the back of where the spout is for your instructions. So I'm going to burn a candle, my one, and test it out. So let's burn a candle and see how we got on. Okay, so this has been burning for about just over 15 minutes, and you can see I've got a good pool of wax in there, so I'm just going to blow this out. So there you can see the pool of wax, and we're going to pour this onto my skin. See, forgive. And you only actually need a little bit, and it's warm but it's not hot. And you literally can massage that in, and I can put a little bit on this side. And you see the spout just makes it so much easier without making any mess. Oh, and it smells so good. So there you go, that's 15 minutes burn, and actually I got more than I needed melted. So actually even 10 minutes and you get enough. But obviously if you were doing a full body massage with that, you'd burn it for longer to get more. But yeah, really pleased with how that's turned out, exactly how I thought it would work. So great result. Must say I still feel a bit greasy, but although, so I suppose it is massage oil, so it should be gliding a bit more, but I suppose eventually this will soak into my skin, put up my arms and stuff. So otherwise you can see it's a bit greasy on the skin, but then it is called a massage lotion. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. A soy candle is really easy to make. It's really simple steps, literally just melting your ingredients, putting it together, pouring in the candle, let it set, make some cute labels, and that's your candle complete. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.